welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 69 for Sunday the 3rd of March 2013. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. First of all, let me just apologise, I've got a bit of a croaky voice. Just woken up this morning and for some reason I've got a croaky voice, so I'm sorry if that is slightly annoying. I'm going to try and have quite a short show today, just because you don't want to listen to my my voice croaking all the way through for 20 minutes. So I'm going to try and run through all the news this week. We've got quite a bit of stuff to get through from Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, Disney Cruise Line and Disney Movies, so loads of great stuff coming up on the show. But first of all, I'd just like to remind everyone of my contest, which is currently running. I've had great entries so far. It's been running for just over a week now, and some fantastic entries. I've had some people getting full 10 songs, so that is great stuff there. If you do want to be with the chance of winning this Vinylmation here, then be sure to enter the contest. All the details are down in the description box below on how to enter. Well, go and click on the video link, go and do that, so that is great stuff there. Okay, but we had the Academy Awards last Sunday night, and Brave beat Wreck-It Ralph and Frankenweenie to win the Best Animated Picture, sorry, Oscar. That was kind of always expected. It wasn't really a big shock to me, as much as I would have loved Wreck-It Ralph to win, and personally I think Wreck-It Ralph is a better movie, and really it was the best chance that Disney has had in a long time to win the Best Animated Picture category, really since they started Best Animated Picture. And I really think it's a shame that they didn't give it to Disney this year, but it's great to see that Pixar has won it back again this year. They didn't win last year because of Cars 2, of course, but it's great to see that we did win it, which is always always the aim. Paperman also won Best Animated Short Film. Great news. That was always going to happen, really, wasn't it? It is absolutely an incredible movie. Well, it's short film, isn't it? It's not a movie, really. Yeah, get my facts straight. Paperman winning Best Animated Short Film. Great news there. Coming up this week, we have got the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival that begins on Wednesday at Epcot or Walt Disney World. Begins this Wednesday, the 6th of March, and runs through to the 19th of May. So very excited about that. I love looking at videos and stuff from the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Fantastic stuff. As someone who's never been able to visit, then that is... I just love having a look around and seeing what's going on. But if anyone does get a chance to go, then let me know what it's like this year. It looks it's going to be a fantastic event. Well, it's a festival, isn't it? It's on for a couple of months. And I actually saw a video this week that Disney has done of the this Captain Hook topiary, where it's fantastic. If you get a chance to go and have a look, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it is really good. One last thing before we get to the news. I did manage to pick up one thing this week. It is a new pin, a really, really nice pin, if I say so myself, and it is this one here. It is Cruella de Vil. Can you see that? Start focusing. It says "Be My Valentine," "Be My Valentine" at the bottom, and of course I love Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil is fabulous, and that is just a great pin there. It's the Disney Auctions pin. It's my first Disney Auctions pin, limited edition 1000. Fantastic stuff. So I love that pin. So yeah, that is all this great stuff. Let's get straight to the parks news. And back in January, I told you about a competition that Disney Parks blog was running in order to select the 2014 Disney Parks logo. And this week, the winner was announced, and I'm very happy to announce that the second choice logo was chosen, and that includes a very colourful castle, kind of in the style of Mary Blair. And out of those three choices, I don't know if you remember me saying that one was the only one that I think was worthy, really, of being the design for next year. And from what the feedback I got from you guys, it was that was always going to win, wasn't it? I mean, everyone who I spoke to said that was the one they voted for, and I'm really glad that that one is right. So they did a video on the Disney Parks blog when they kind of revealed the winner, and you go and check that out if you would like to. So that's the only decent design in my opinion. I'm really glad that one got chosen. Okay, so next up from the parks, it was announced last week that a new cosmetic line is coming to Disney Parks called Beautifully Disney. And this week we will see the first of these products on sale in a collection entitled Wickedly Beautiful. I can hardly talk this morning. And this collection features princesses and, more importantly, the villains inspired. There is nail polish, lip gloss, eyeshadow, and other great stuff like that. And it includes the characters of the Evil Queen, Lady Tremaine, Maleficent, and who we got? Ursula in the villain side, and then of course Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, and Ariel on the kind of the princesses side. And although it is a shame that we don't have Cruella de Vil in that lineup, of course it's because there's not really anyone to contrast it with, and I think they went for kind of this contrast. And it's great to see that Lady Tremaine is featured in this, because Lady Tremaine often gets overlooked really, and it's nice to see that they didn't go for Queen of Hearts and Alice, because it wouldn't really have worked, would it? And I'm so glad they went for Lady Tremaine, so that is fantastic. It looks really, really cool, and I'm very excited. I think it was actually released yesterday. There's kind of a grand, launch. It's both Downtown Disney's yesterday, and that is great stuff. Select items are actually going to be available on the Disney Parks online store from tomorrow. So anyone in the US really who is interested, of course you can buy from the UK as well. It can be very expensive importing from DisneyStore.com. But there we go. If anyone's interested, then go and check out Disney Parks blog. Has got all of the news you need to know about this new Beautifully Disney cosmetic line. Okay, so we're heading over to Walt Disney World now, and in last weekend's Princess Half Marathon at Walt Disney World, Rachel Booth won the race for the second year running, and I'd just like to congratulate Rachel on her success. And she's actually won both the 2010 and 2011 Disneyland Half Marathons. So I think it's fantastic what she's getting up to with Run Disney, and I think I've heard she's the most coveted Run Disney runner of all time, so that's fantastic news. So she won her fourth race last week for Run Disney. There was 26,000 runners took part in last weekend's event, and I just think that is incredible, really. Well done to everyone who took part. The half marathon weekend looks absolutely fantastic, and so well done. Congratulations if you ran the race, and looking forward to seeing to next year's event already. Okay, next up from Walt Disney World, for this week's limited time magic, there will be a special spring edition of the Trolley Show on Main Street USA. Now this is running from today actually until next Tuesday the 12th of March, and it's going to be on Main Street USA. I'm guessing in the morning. That's normally when the Trolley Show is on. I'm a big fan of the Trolley Show. I think it's fantastic, and I like how they're doing these kind of variations. They did one last fall for kind of a fall edition, and it's great to see a spring edition coming up now. Part of limited time magic for this next week, so if you're at Walt Disney World, be sure to go and check out this very special edition of the Trolley Show. Okay, and heading over to Disneyland now, and for this week's limited time magic at Disneyland, there is a display of replica props and costumes from Oz the Great and Powerful at the Wonderground Gallery in downtown Disney District. And the display opened on Friday, so it's been open a couple of days now. However, a closing date has not been announced, so if you're there anytime soon, be sure to go and check out Wonderground, because you may get a chance to see this display. Items on display will include Glinda's dress from the movie, crown and wand as well from Glinda, and also the cape worn by Oz and the China Girl character. Now, it does sound really interesting, however, I'm slightly annoyed they didn't just have the actual props. It's annoying how it's replica props. It would have been so much nicer, or so much, well, I don't want to say better, because I'm sure that would be fantastic, but it would have been nice to see the actual props. But replica props, fantastic as well. But there we go. So if you're at Disneyland over the next couple of weeks, because I think this will be running for maybe a few weeks, you've got this at Downtown Disney. Also at the Muppet Vision 3D Theatre in Disney California Adventure, you've got the special Oz Great and Powerful kind of extended preview that they're showing there in 4D. So that's fantastic as well. If you are interested in that, then be sure to go and check that out. So great news there for fans of Oz the Great and Powerful at Disneyland Resort. Okay, so we've got Disneyland Paris news now, and we've known about it for quite a while really, but this week Disneyland Paris has officially announced that there is a Ratatouille ride coming to Walt Disney Studios, set to open in 2014. Now, We've been getting lots of rumours about this over the past couple of years now, and it's great to see that Disneyland Paris is finally acknowledging that's happening and is telling us about it, because we all know how secretive Disneyland Paris can be, and it's great to see that they are letting us know about it. And I think this has sparked quite a bit of enthusiasm about upcoming projects at Disneyland Paris, just because I think this is a great move for Disney. I am a big fan of Ratatouille, and I think they're going to do a wonderful job. Very excited. 2014, it's only next year. The construction is quite far underway, I believe. Well, from what I've seen, photos and the like, it looks fantastic, and very excited. Now, this is announced during Disneyland Paris's annual shareholder meeting, which took place this week, and so yeah, great news there from Disneyland Paris. Okay, moving over to Disney Cruise Line now, and at this year's Cruise Critic Cruises Choice Awards, the Disney Fantasy was awarded the top honour of Best Large Ship, as well as Best Cabins, Best Entertainment, Best Public Rooms, and Best Service. So this is absolutely fantastic. The newest ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet, winning all these awards is absolutely phenomenal. As you all know, I say it all the time, I wished I could go on a Disney Cruise Line sometime. A Disney Cruise, I mean, it looks absolutely stunning, absolutely fantastic, and I'm a big fan of Disney Cruise Line, so let's wait and see, and hopefully one day I'll get to go on it. But it's great to see they're still getting all these awards. It does look fantastic, the Disney Fantasy, and especially in terms of entertainment, in terms of service and all that stuff, it looks absolutely phenomenal. So fantastic news there from Disney Cruise Line. Okay, so to finish off now, we just have one piece of movies news, and there have been rumours this week that Emma Watson is in early talks with Disney to play Cinderella in a live-action adaptation of Disney's 1951 classic. And this movie is being directed by Kenneth Branagh and written by Chris Weitz, and the only cast member we already know about is Cate Blanchett playing Lady Tremaine. Now, personally, I would love to see Emma Watson in this role. However, she's already attached to Guillermo del Toro's Beauty and the Beast, which she's going to be playing Belle, and personally, I don't think I want to see her playing two princesses so close together. I know that Beauty and the Beast is not going to be done by Disney. However, I don't think I really want to see Emma Watson playing two princesses at the same time. It get a bit confusing maybe, but let's wait and see what happens here. It'd be very interesting to see which one she goes for in the end, because I think the Beauty and the Beast one is slightly further underway than the Cinderella is at the moment, but let's wait and see on that one. I'll bring you all the latest news on that as I get it. So that is pretty much all the news we've got for this week. As I said at the beginning, this has only been quite a short show, but I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been the Disney News Show, episode 69, for Sunday the 3rd of March 2013, from me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. And don't forget to tune in next week for episode 70 of the Disney News Show. Will be out next Sunday, the 10th of March. Now, don't forget to go and check out my contest, the contest video. Go and click right there if you want to go and check that out. All the details on how to enter are in that video. If you'd like, then leave me any comments, questions about anything that I've mentioned on today's show or about Disney in general. You can leave comments down below, send me a personal message, or contact me on Twitter. I'm at CruellasFurCoat. Love chatting to you guys on there. Great stuff. That is pretty much it for this week. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.